The Weight Pile Show, boys. Glad stopping in. Appreciate you watching. We're probably gonna get something started up here early. It's probably gonna be a pretty quick episode tonight. We already did a live earlier today, riding around and stuff. And yeah, probably not looking good for getting that thing going. Anyhow, it'll be all right. We got that can of store. That can of store. That's right. Thing working pretty good, man. It's working pretty good. Can't put a lot of product in there. What are you talking about, Sofa? What you talking about? Hmm? What you talking about, Willis? Hmm? Oh, Insidious. Dang, good to see you again, brother. Appreciate you stopping by. Absolutely. Turned into quite the regular. But yeah, we want to talk a little bit about Cain Velasquez. Finally got sentenced. He threw himself on the mercy of the court for the plea. They didn't have an actual. They didn't have a Katie Frizzle, Joshua Graham. Good to see y'all. Thanks for stopping in. They didn't have an actual agreement for the punishment phase of the plea bargain, but he threw himself on the on the mercy of the court, I guess, basically. And I'm gonna set the scene for you. A couple years ago, Cain Velasquez, UFC champ. He wasn't champion at the time, but he had been champion before. You're always the champ. After you've been the champ, you're the champ. Well, his son was going to a daycare, and there were some allegations. It was like a home daycare, like it was like a wife and husband duo that had the daycare running, and then they had their son working there as well, I guess, or was in the house, during the daycare hours. So there was allegations made, lewd, lascivious, downright despicable allegations made that Cain Velasquez's son was being inappropriately looked after by the son. Well, Cain, I guess, figures out he sees him or something in town and starts chasing him down and ends up turning that thing loose all over town, all over the public. Plenty of people around, and he's just riding down the road, giving that business to the car, I guess the mom and dad, the dad was driving, I think, and the son was in the back, maybe. I'm not sure how everybody was in the vehicle. Owen, good to see you. Andrew Schwilling, good to see you. And Cain starts unloading the Mouseketeil. Cha 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 cha. And guess what? Yep, the dad ended up catching a little bit of that lead poison, and he was slinging all over the road. Got hit in the shoulder. Apparently, his dad's arm's not working anymore. They're starting to say that maybe the guy wasn't there when they're claiming the accusations happened, but the guy's still on trial. So, kind of fortunately and unfortunately, Cain Velasquez went to sentencing before the other guy did. So there wasn't like a clear determination that the guy was, a despicable human being and having lewd, lascivious, and probably unlawful carnal knowledge of a minor probably is probably what they was going for, if you dig what I'm saying. So the judge that he had for sentencing, though, luckily was the same judge after he went before a lot of judges to get bond. The one judge ended up giving him bond is the same one that was at sentencing. So, I don't know if the guy was like, on Cain's side, really was believing, what they were saying, but basically, so basically, Cain hit an innocent bystander, basically. That dude didn't have nothing to do with it. There's no allegations against the father or anything like that. So, it's not like, but Cain was kind of painting the picture that he was after a criminal, and that's why this all went down, even though they don't like you to do any kind of vigilantism. Yeah, I mean, if he'd have hit the son, he probably wouldn't be in jail, probably, but he didn't. He hit the dad, and the dad's messed up. The dad didn't have nothing to do with it. Obviously, they haven't brought any accusations against the dad anyway. So, it's kind of like he ended up hitting an innocent person. So, you know, what are you going to do? You can't just let him go. At the same time, the judge did good by him and gave him 5 years. He was looking at 30. The prosecutor wanted 30, but they gave him 5 years with time served. He had time served at the jail, I guess. That'll count as 2 days for every day he was there. And then he was on home arrest for a good while. So they'll count that too, but just not as 2 days. I don't know what they count it as, but it's a modified time. So we got the permanent marker tonight, boys. We got that permanent marker out tonight, boys, if you can see that sticker right there. But they gave him 2 years, basically, is what happened. After everything's said and done, he's got 2 to serve. He'll probably do like 18 months of that, maybe. And then if he gets a chance to get over to like a workers pod or something like that, get on work release, something like that, he might be home even, or he might even get on to another monitoring program eventually. You never can tell, but most likely once they get him, kind of dialed in, he'll be in a protective custody anyway. I don't think they're going to put him out there with everybody else. They're probably not, being that he's a celebrity and stuff, unless he asks for it, which a lot of times, man, don't nobody want to be back there unless you're actually like afraid for your life or something, Don't nobody want to be back in protective custody. That shit sucks. There ain't nobody back here that you want to fucking talk to, you know what I mean? It's usually like, sometimes it's military and stuff, but a lot of times it's like, people that are unsavory characters, if you get what I mean, and cannot be allowed to be safely with the general population. Yeah, that permanent marker's popping, man. I like it. Tastes good. Has a nice medicated feeling to it. We got right to bed the other night, man. But yeah, I think all in all, Katie, I think we had the best outcome we could have got from it, short amount of time. Hopefully he won't have no problems, man. He'll come straight on to the house when he's done with the time that he was given. So excuse me, oh sorry, I'm gonna put the mic down so it's not coughing right into the mic. I think the judge did take into account also that the other case. He didn't he didn't totally not take into account the other case and what was going through his head. I think he felt bad for him, but at the same time, it would have been his hands were tied. He had to give him something, and luckily they plea bargained to take life off of the. Damn it, man! I heard that. It'll be like that sometimes, man. Bar's fun sometimes, but you got to be in the right mood for it. That's for sure. You don't want to go in there not feeling, feeling cranky or something, man. Being around other people drinking. I'm trying to have no problems, But yeah, I think he took in consideration, everything with both cases, and I think he was fair, I think he was fair as far as If there was no other extenuating circumstances, they'd have fried him. Just riding down the road, uh, letting loose at another vehicle in public. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. Excuse me. Man, sheesh. We had a pretty good workout today. Calisthenics today. We went and came and looked at a couple things today, but I don't think much going to come out of it. When I told him what I thought it was going to be to get it done, he just said 10-4. I don't know if he's got to talk to somebody else about it or what, but Dominic, good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping by the comments all the time and keeping my morale up with hitting me with that Mr. Consistency. Appreciate you, Dominic. Yeah, man, 449 days in a row. So we got that going. We on the cusp of 450. Looking for 720. 720, you heard. Cheers. Tasting pretty good. I like this. Got good buzz to it too. Real indica couch type buzz, I do believe on I think it'll be like Monday. I think it'll be like Monday, something like that. We're gonna start popping seeds. We're gonna get the seeds planted. Start getting the tomato plants growing. Hey, I appreciate that, Dominic. Yeah, man, I'm just out here trying to show a glimpse into an old man, ex-drug fiend, fucking trying to make good, doing everything I can to try to be a better person. And that's all I'm doing, man. I'm not claiming to be fucking nothing, and I'm not, I'm not making shit up. That's for damn sure. I like telling stories, that I know or figure out, that I find out, that I'm watching. That helps. Me doing investigating online. But just some of the stuff I know you guys just ain't. I could have did a Dirk thing today if I wanted to, for real. I could do that at any time. But I know a lot of my community doesn't know who Little Dirk is. A lot of my community does know who Little Dirk is. So, but I was watching a documentary on that today, doing some research, trying to figure out everything, the ins and outs about the story and stuff, and exactly how they're tying them to some of this stuff, what the claims are anyway. But that's for another day. I feel like we did cover Cain Velasquez too, when it happened and when it came back up at trial time. I talked about it at trial time. I don't know if I talked about it when it happened. I can't remember if I was doing YouTube then or not. I can't remember because it's been a couple years. So it might have been like right before I started doing YouTube. I've only been doing YouTube for like a year though, so I think it might have been before I did YouTube. But I did discuss it when, like I said, he went to trial last time. They were talking about him getting ready for trial and all that. Hey, Actions, good to see you, man. Good luck tomorrow, brother. I was hoping that you was going to find something to do today too, man. Like, that was what I was thinking. When he was like, yeah, I'm just waiting for them to come out here and tell me if they got something for me to do or not. And I was like, damn, I hope they do. Doug was pulling for you too, you know. 410 was pulling for you as well. Will, a couple people was in there this morning, but you know what I'm saying. Tomorrow will be a better day, hopefully. Tomorrow will be a better day, hopefully. Maybe we'll find something to do tomorrow. Some of them people do. Some of them some of them places too, like you got to go there a couple times, you know, so that they see, start figuring like cool, man. Hopefully that works out for you. But a lot of them day labor places, man, you got to hang out for a little bit because they got guys that have already been there coming there, you know, so they want to have them guys set up with a job before a guy that, you know, just recently started showing up because you had a job, you know. What's up, Eagle? Good to see you, brother. Hadn't heard from you in a while, man, so it's good to see you, brother. Strong family in the house in here. Loves Emily. Awesome, brother. Awesome. Yeah, I feel the same way, bro, for real. I got a lot of stuff. What is that? I don't remember what that movie is. I don't know what that movie is. Man, 410's good people, dude. 410's good people for real, dude. Yeah, sorry, brother. I just didn't get the joke, man. My bad, homie. I wasn't I wasn't like fucking offended or nothing like that. I just didn't get it. Oh, right on. Right on. All good, brother. All good. Anyway, yeah, man, definitely. Strong family in the house tonight. Boys strong. Rolling deep. Hell yeah. I dig it, man. Look, boys, I'm gonna probably take one more beer. We're probably gonna call it a night tonight, man. I know that it's kind of quick, but we did a live this morning, and shit, man. Kind of just want to hang out and watch some TV, man. I'm tired as hell. I mean, look, everything went good at working out, but man, it took it out of me to get there, man. That damn elliptical machine. Every time I look down at the time, every time I look down at the time of the elliptical machine, it seemed like it never moved nowhere. I was like, God bless. Come on, man. Let's go. Oh, that was one thing I wanted to say though, man. You know, not to be too cocky, but it does feel good to be in there working out, doing my little routine, and see somebody that's, you know, come in, they do their thing, then they leave, and I'm still in there fucking just getting it. I dig it, man. I fucking dig it. So I know we on the right track, boys. I know we're on the right track. We just got to give it more time, man. That's all it is, man. We had 2 hot dogs for dinner. That wasn't very nutritious. But I'm going to go in there and prepare some chicken breasts for tomorrow and get them on the grill. We put them in the fridge last night. Well, the old lady said I was supposed to do it, but I didn't hear her say it. So she got up and threw the chicken breast in the refrigerator last night. But it was like 7 pounds of chicken breast, like 3 packages. So there was no way that thing was going to, you know, defrost overnight in the fridge. So we had to take it out a little bit today and let it defrost. And I'm going to try to cut that bad boy up and get some barbecue chicken going tonight, marinating. Oh, yeah, Tech 9. I like that, man. KC Mo, Mass Mixerin. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Yep. The cardio is fucking kicking my ass today, but that's good for you though. You know what I'm saying? That's good for you though. But yeah, I'm gonna take in they're pretty big chicken breasts, so I'm gonna take and cut them sideways and try to get them marinating tonight so that tomorrow I can cook them up on the grill. It's been pretty nice out in the evenings, so we should. And it's a pellet. It's a pellet, so you don't have to worry as much about the cold. When you have a propane tank, you gotta worry about it being cold because all the propane will go down to the bottom. It's hard to start, and then you can't never keep it lit and all that. But with a pellet stove, you just, man, that thing rocks, dude. Starting grilling season back up. Oh yeah, a little bit, man. I listen to a lot of music, man. I listen to a lot of YouTube, but at the gym for 2 hours a day, I pretty much listen to music. I like a lot of Marilyn Manson stuff. He's a pretty smart dude, man. Like, I think a lot of people be surprised to see his interviews. Like, if you actually listen to what the guy's saying, he's not like silly, dude. He's not a silly character. He's really not. That guy's a really smart dude, man. And best believe that he does nothing that's not calculated. Marilyn Manson is a hell of a performer and entertainer. That's what it is, man. And he just fought a case against, some allegations that were made, and he took them to trial and won. He won that he had no misproprietary, like, had done the woman wrong. In any way, they probably figured like, oh, I can get Marilyn Manson. Nobody's gonna believe him, and it'll be easy because he'll know that nobody's gonna believe him. He'll probably just pay me. You know what I mean? Maybe. I don't know. I can't say that's what happened. I don't know nothing about the case. I'd have to look into it. I've never looked into the case, man, but it was real recent that Marilyn Manson just won his case. Yeah, I know, man. Spitting in the crowd. I wouldn't want to be in the front row to watch that show. No, hell no. I'll be mad as hell. I got spit on me, man. I'll be like, what is going on? I go from rocking out to be like, nah, bruh. Nah. Get one, slug them right in the side of your head. Plat! You sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Feet bopping around down there next to the front, man, and old boy just hocks a loogie right off. Pat! Nah, bruh. Nah. That's not fun, dude. Oh, Wicked Wisdom. Good to see you, bro. Thanks for stopping in, man. Yeah, man, long hair don't care, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I don't know, man. I've been wanting to get it cut back to the mohawk. That's the way I like real short hair. I don't know. I've been keeping it kind of short though. So it ain't been like hard to take care of or nothing, but I don't know. I like the mohawk better. Hell yeah, Diddy in here. Thanks for stopping in, Big Cub. Barry Wood, Diddy in here. Damn, we got a cast of characters. Eagle. Damn, everybody's stopping in tonight, man. This is awesome. Mr. Nice Guy coming back through. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I just always have. I mean, I know Chuck Liddell had it, that kind of haircut before. But I mean, even a dude in school before him had that haircut. And I've known that kind of style haircut. Because it's not like the 80s, spiked up haircut. It's more like a Native American mohawk than, a punk rock mohawk, really. So, I mean, that's not why I did it. You know what I mean? Hey, Wishbone. Damn, everybody's stopping in tonight. But yeah, I think we got the best outcome for Cain Velasquez, though, man. Speaking on MMA guys, man, I think that all in all, he got to clip somebody and hurt that guy's feelings, and then he's only got to do 18 months, and nobody, got put away for the rest, you know what I mean? So that was good, man. You know, somebody would have got put away for the rest, then I think Cain would have been in like some serious, you know what I mean? I don't know, like get some braids, do the mohawk with braids. That'd be awesome. Hell yeah. I ain't Samoan though. I got a little bit of Cherokee, I think. It's my mom's got, you know, her papers and everything figured out with what tribe she came from and all that stuff and her lineage and all that, you know. She got all that stuff figured out and she sent me all the stuff to do it, man, but I just don't feel like I don't know, man. I understand it's like in my heritage or whatever, but I don't feel like that because she's like, oh, you get all this stuff, you know, all this assistance and stuff. And I'm just like, man, that don't feel right to me. So, oh yeah, yeah, nah. I met a couple Samoan dudes, man. They're always pretty, you know, pretty solid dudes. You never meet like a Samoan dude that's like, you know, I don't know. There's always solid ass dudes, you know. I've only met like one or two my whole life, but and it wasn't in passing really, like coworker type in passing type stuff. You know what I mean? But they're always solid dudes, though, man. You know, you can always trust the like that they're gonna do whatever they're doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I heard that. Yep, yep. And that's just what it is, man. You know, I feel like if there was that help too, then you know, because there are a lot of Native Americans that are in a bad way. So, you know, if they could get help, I figure they would probably be looking for that help themselves, you know. So, but yeah, island people though, like it's a different type of it's just a whole different culture, you know, because like you have to be kind of trustworthy and like that's why I try to explain to people about being hillbillies, man, like from West Virginia and shit, dog. Like the mountains only so big. They're like, oh, they date their cousins and stuff, man, like in West Virginia and like or in the mountains and shit, you know, in general, really. But bruh, there ain't but so many families out there. That's what I said, man. But you know, it's like 5, 6 families out there over 100 and some years. What do you expect's going to happen after a while? But luckily, I didn't got out of there. But nevertheless, nevertheless, you know what I'm saying, right? You have to have more love for the people that are around you because you need them. You know, in your tribe, you know, you need them people. You know, he said, stick them up. I dig it. That's right on the dance floor. That's right. Get moving. Get off the wall. You're Stubby dog. What are you doing? She's out here watching. Stubby dog out there watching. All right, boys. I don't know how much I got left in me. I don't know what we got left to talk about, really. Shit, man. I think we talked about everything I wanted to talk about tonight. Oh no, I didn't, man. Gary Busey was, bruh. Gary Busey back, like I thought that he was like living all the way out in Canada or whatever. Y'all know who Gary Busey is? He's like batshit crazy. He was on what was it, like Beverly Hills Cop and shit like that. And like he was like a big movie star at one time, you know, but like early '90s, late '90s or something like that. And homeboy got caught up in like groping these women, man, doing weird shit, dude. Like I can't remember exactly what the allegations were, man, but he was on trial for it, man. He did not look good. The only thing I could say was, like I said, like every time you see a video or anything about him for like the last 30 or 40 years, man, uh, he's always like in this cabin, like out in the middle of nowhere on like he's done like these weird ass fucking lives and stuff, man. You'd have to look like if you ever like if you know who the dude is. Like he kind of went kind of a little bit out there, right? So the only thing I'm thinking is at least he's smart enough to be on the computer, not in court. You know what I mean? They probably went looking for him. He was gone. Bang. But yeah, like I don't even think he lives here no more. Like I think he's in Canada or some shit like that. But yeah, that dude's a wild dude, man. I remember when he went on Stern, and that was a long fucking time ago. That dude's got to be like 1,000 years old, bro. But I remember when he went on Stern, he jumped on Robin's back, like almost tackled her, and Howard Stern actually like got kind of physical with him for like a minute there. You know what I mean? No bullshitting. And that shit was a long ass time ago, bro. Like that was before he went to Sirius and all that, you know. So shit, that was probably like I don't know, bro, the early 2000s or the late 90s, something like that. But yeah, he came in for the interview and he was like, "Give me a hug." And he hugged her or whatever, and he didn't like want to let go. So then like she went to go run away from him and he like jumped on her back and like dude had like kind of wrestle him off of her and shit, like Stern did, because he was the one there because they was all meeting, you know, kind of. He's a movie star, you know. You never thought that was what was going to happen, but he started acting all wild and shit. But he's known that he likes to get on that GHB, like so, you know. I mean, from my understanding, that's almost just like getting on Epsom salt or whatever it is. You dig what I mean? I don't know what the hell. I ain't never fucked with it, but neither one of them. But supposedly he used to get down on that shit. Oh, you want to get wet? Better smoke that shit. This ain't no after school special or training day. Oh shit, man. Who you trying to get crazy with, SA? You ever had your pushed in? Fucking Bigfoot, man. You do it every time, bro. You do it every time, bro. It's your fault, man. You the one gets me acting stupid. It's Bigfoot's fault, y'all. So yeah, puppet. Oh shit, baby Joker. Oh fuck, I'm acting stupid now, boys. What did I do with my lighter? That's what I'm looking for. Oh, here it is. I'll pack up one more, and then we're gonna get up out of here, man. That's a great movie, though, man. Training Day. There's so many good like one-liners in Training Day. I mean, it's like one right after the other, right after the other. You know, King Kong ain't got shit on me. All that, bro. That motherfucker went off in that one. Denzel's a good actor. There ain't too many Denzel movies I ain't seen, man. He's a good actor. Entertaining. I think he was even Alex Cross one time. I believe. I can't swear to it, but I think he was. Yeah. Yeah, I think he was. Along Came a Spider or something like that. He was Alex Cross one time. That's a pretty famous book detective. They made movies out of. Then I made another one out of. Oh, I forgot about that. There's supposed to be a new Alex Cross show that's supposed to be coming out. I used to like that book when I had to read. I had no other entertainment. We didn't have tablets yet. Oh no, Action's good people, man. Thunder Gang in here, you already know. Action's good peoples, man. Man, everybody give positive vibes out to Action. As a matter of fact, like he trying to, get that job tomorrow. So everybody pray for him that he's gonna get that job tomorrow. Hopefully he will. Send positive vibes his way, man. You know what I mean? Nah, Alex Cross. Shit, what's his name? Played him too. Medea. What's that guy's name? I forget who Medea's real name is, but oh my god. You know Medea? Who's that guy? He played Alex Cross in a movie. Yeah, the first one. Cross. All the books are by James Patterson. And they're all like the first rose and like the second diamond, and it's wild, bro. You have to see it, but the way they name the books, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it's always like some play on the name of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, he's in a spot, man. He definitely needs some work to do. And he was up early this morning. He was up early this morning out at the like the day labor places. You have to actually go to this place. It's like a little storefront. Usually it's in a mini mall or something like that, or in a little bitty small residential place, depending like in town. Like it's usually like a really cheap place that they can rent. And you go in there and you tell them, you give them your name, you give them all your information so that they can put your taxes and all that in. You know what I mean? They tell you what your day rate's going to be and all that. And then they tell you to hang tight, and if they find something for you, then they'll come out and grab you. But like I said today, though, man, like a man like him, he's already been working. So now when he shows up out of nowhere, there's people that's been there for months, probably showing up every day, getting these day labor jobs and shit, until they find another job. So those people are going to take precedence over somebody that just showed up, unfortunately. But yeah, no doubt. That's what I said. I said, hey, at least you up hustling this morning, man, trying to do something. And look, man, you just gotta try to keep doing positive shit, man. That's it. Positive shit will happen if you keep doing positive shit, man. For real. Like, but you can't get like, you can't let it get you down and then like get discouraged and all that shit, man. You gotta let it fucking, that's just part of it, man. I know it made me sick as fuck though, He done wasted gas to go out there, and then didn't and he checked a couple places. He said he had a couple places like that he checked. But anyhow, he's got a he's got a interview tomorrow, so good for him. Good for him. But hell yeah, that shows initiative and all that, man. Just getting up in the morning and fucking trying to do something, make something fucking happen. Tyler Perry, yep, that's him. Medea, yep. Oh my girt. Hurt my girt. Yeah. But he played in Alex Cross in one movie. The new Alex Cross dude is dang, I can't think of the actor's name. He's like a really tall black guy. I can't remember his name. He was in the show on Showtime. Um the Boston show that was on Showtime, the cop show. Anyhow. Absolutely, bro. That's what I said. That's what I said. Good for him, man. I hope he does, man. I know he might not be in here, but I hope he does get it, man. All right, y'all. I don't know. I said, I know I already said that I was gonna get out of here, bro. But hell yeah, bro. Absolutely, Bigfoot. It's always a fucking struggle through something, man. Like I said, man. Right now, you know, It is what it is, though. We're gonna keep on moving, you know. Everything's gonna be all right. God got us, man, for sure. I feel like I'm chosen, man, like to be fucking all right. You know, like I think he's gonna look out for me now. Like I was thinking today, man, like, bro, I was out, bro. Like for real, not breathing, blue, lips fucking blue, fucking. Not to mention when I went out, like I fucking hit the ground, like pop, like fucking bang my head off the fucking ground and shit. You know, my lips were fucking blue. You know, uh, the old lady was begging to get me back and shit. You know what I'm saying? And luckily I came back, but by the grace of God, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can think of because I was definitely fucking gone. So uh, I feel like, you know, he's gonna figure it out as long as I keep trying, as long as I keep, you know, trying to help myself, take every opportunity and try to make the most out of every opportunity that I get. And that's just what it is, man. I mean, fuck it. That's all we can do. That's right. That's right. You already know. You already know, Bigfoot. Thunder gun. Thunder gun. You already know what it is. Everything gonna see all right. You already know what it is. All right, y'all. I'm gonna run in the house, watch a little TV, and try to lay up for the night. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. God willing, the creek don't rise. Bicycle. Oh, hey, be good to yourself, man. Don't be so fucking hard on yourself all the time. Tell your loved ones you love them. Bicycle.